Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video I just want to remind you about a really cool gold farm that I already covered in another video a month ago, and this gold farm is still really good even today, and so this is why I would highly encourage you to do it on all your different characters that can actually do the farm. So this is a daily gold farm that you can do on all your different level 70 characters, and this is something that is really easy. So again, it means that this is something you can do once per day per character, and as you're going to see, it doesn't take too long. So all you want to do for this farm is to come here in the Obsidian Citadel, and you want to kill the rare called Rohzor Forgesmash. This rare will spawn at different points. Sometimes it will spawn around the bridge, sometimes just here in the middle, and sometimes just here. But anyway, most of the time you will hear something or you will see like his icon on the map, and so it's pretty easy to know when it's up or not. So when it comes to finding the rare, you can do a couple of things, and normally you should really be able to find it pretty easily. The first one is to simply go in the custom search, and here you want to type the name of the rare, and sometimes you will find some groups that are up for this specific rare. Then what you can also do is simply type rare, and like that you can find some of these obsidian key or obsidian rares groups that are up, and you can join them, and sometimes the rare will be up. You can also wait maybe 10 minutes or a little bit more, and sometimes the rare will up or spawn after you kill a few mobs. Then if you cannot join these different groups or if there are none available, what you can also do is just go on your map, and usually if there is, for instance, the world quest to kill the world boss, or if there is any other world quest, you can try to join them, and you can just do that again and again and again until you find one realm where the rare is up. Finally, the last option you have is to go in questing, and here you just want to type on key, and you will find all these different group keys or loyalty, and it's pretty easy to join because most of them are into auto accept, and you just want to join all these different groups one after another, and just try to find one realm where this rare is up. So you can do that. As you can see, everything will change, and then you just want to check quickly, see if the rare is up or not, and then you just want to leave and try to do that with another group. So this is what I'm doing personally each time, and like that, in maybe like 5 to 10 minutes each time per character, I'm able to find a rare, to kill him, and then to move on. Keep in mind, you're not really impacting the gameplay of the people who are doing these different quests, because most of the time it's in auto accept, and most of the time there is like tons of people who are joining anyway, so you just join, leave, and that's it. So really don't worry about that. It's not going to impact the gameplay of all the people who are queuing for these different quests. So the reason why you want to kill this rare is pretty simple. Basically, when you kill this rare, oh well, as you can see, it just spawned right here. But basically, when you kill this rare, you have a chance at getting a couple of plants that are extremely interesting. The first one is the plants for the Black Dragon Touched Hammer. So this plant is extremely good and will probably remain good for the entire expansion, simply because, as you can see, this is a profession tool for blacksmithing, and this is the only epic profession tool that you can craft in the game. And what's even more interesting with this tool is the fact that you cannot order it through the crafting order system. So it means that if you want it, you need to get the plants and you need to craft it for yourself. So as you can see, this is what I did. And like that, I'm able to get the best tool that is available right now in the game. So as you can imagine, it means that if someone wants to become good at blacksmithing, they will have to craft this Dragon Touched Hammer, and they will need the plants in order to do that. So this plants is really one of the best items, and the item that I've made the most gold with when it comes to all these different plants and recipes. Then you can also have the plants in order to craft this pet that is called Alvin the Anvil, and this one is even more difficult to get and even more expensive. So these two items are really the ones that you want to go for, and if you manage to get them, then you will make a lot of gold. And keep in mind, they can drop on any of your characters, even if you are not playing on a character that has blacksmithing or on the character that has any professions whatsoever. So this is really something you can do on all your different characters. So when it comes to the drop rate for these two plants, the first one, the plants for the Black Dragon Touch Hammer, is 1.4% according to Wowhead, and then Alvin the Anvil is only 0.02 according to Wowhead. I killed him a couple of times and I got the plans for the Black Dragon Touch Hammer twice, so I'm not really sure if that's really accurate. It's definitely rare, but I would say it's a little bit more than that. But again, just keep in mind that you will need to kill him a couple of times before getting any of these plans. Then when it comes to the sell rate and the value, so on average for the Black Dragon Touch Hammer plans on European realms, the sell rate is 0.8, which is really good, and the value is between 90 to 155,000 gold, which is pretty good. And then for the North American realms, it's between 95 to 170,000 gold, and probably the sell rate is very similar. Then when it comes to the plans for Alvin the Anvil, on average, it's going to be between 400 to 376,000 gold for the European region, and the sell rate, I believe, is around 0.2. And then when it comes to the North American region, it's between 400 and 425,000 gold, which is really, really good. So I really managed to sell this item quite a lot on many different type of realms, whether it's low pop realms, medium pop realms, or high pop realms. And on average, usually I'm selling it for anywhere between 150 to like 100k gold, sometimes just a little bit less. But most of the time it's gonna be in that range. So really, you normally can make a lot of gold just by getting these different plans. Also, what I'm always doing is simply buying and flipping all these different plans because they are pretty cheap on many different realms, and it's very easy to just flip maybe 3 or 4 of these plants and then to repost them for 100k. And really, like that, I've been able to make a lot of gold. So this is definitely something I would recommend you also to check if you're playing on a realm where there is maybe 1 or 2 that are very, very cheap. Like that, you can buy them and sell them back on the auction house for a higher price. And normally in a few days, you will be able to sell them back for way more gold. So this is also another way to make some gold with these different plans. So that's gonna be pretty much it for today's video. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos. And in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye!